is Jordan, and today I'm going to be giving book recommendations for Disney fans. As you can see, I'm back with the mini ears. I wore the mini ears during the Disney book tag, which I'll link down below. And I don't know which booktubers have... I don't know if any booktubers have done any book recommendations that is based on fandom, but I decided to do book recommendations for Disney fans because I've been a fan of Disney since I was a kid, and I was like, why not? So let's get started. The first recommendations I'm giving to you guys is if you like Cinderella, you'll like Geekerella by Ashley Poston. This is a retelling of Cinderella, obviously, and it's a modern retelling of Cinderella, and in this retelling, you get to see Elle's point of view. She goes to this convention that's created by her dad, and then of this TV show that she's a fan of, and the Prince Charming in this one is a star of the new TV show, like the reboot of it. I really liked Geekerella. I thought it was adorable, and I want to reread it soon because there's a companion novel coming out, which I'm actually excited about. It's called The Princess and the Fangirl, I think, but I'm excited for that, so I would recommend this to any Cinderella fan. The next one I'm giving my next recommendation is if you like Peter Pan, of course, is Everland by Wendy Spinelli. This is a steampunk fantasy retelling of Peter Pan. I just love the story, and I listened to the audiobook before I physically read it, but I decided to physically read it anyway. But I love this, and I haven't read the rest of the trilogy, which they're right there. So I would recommend this to anybody who is a Peter Pan fan like I am. Like, I'm wearing a Tinkerbell shirt right now, as you can see, but I just love the story so much that I'm like dying to read the rest of the trilogy. So if you love Peter Pan, I would definitely recommend this. Even though I'm in the middle of a Peter Pan retelling right now, but I'm in the middle of it, so I couldn't recommend it. But yeah, I'm recommending this to any Peter Pan fan. The next one is if you love Sleeping Beauty, you'll love Spindlefire by Lexa Highlighter. This is a Sleeping Beauty retelling, obviously, but it's about this girl who's trying to find a way to wake up her sister because her name is Aurora. I don't know why they decided to name her Aurora in this one, but Isby tries to find a prince to wake her sister up before it's too late, and I liked it. I just have issues with it because it took me a month to read it, like, I cannot lie, but I do want to read Winter Glass because I'm curious about the last book of the duology. I think it's a duology, but if anybody who loves Sleeping Beauty, I'm definitely recommending this. The next one is if you love Hercules, you'll love The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. Oh, had a brain fart there, but the whole series is a Greek mythology retelling, or it's Greek mythology stories, but Rick Riordan's style. But I definitely think that like, Percy was an underdog before he became a hero, and that just kind of reminds me of Hercules a bit. So if you love Hercules and you love Greek mythology, I would definitely recommend the Percy Jackson series. And the next one is, I know many of you might not know about The Great Mouse Detective, but if you love The Great Mouse Detective, I recommend Stay in Charlotte. Oh, another brain fart. By Brittany Cavallero. I just love this story because it's a Sherlock Holmes retelling, so it's The Great Mouse Detective, but I definitely think anybody who loves that movie would read this because, like, I mean, if you love mystery, you definitely would want to read a mystery book, obviously, but I definitely connect this with The Great Mouse Detective because I just love how they made the characters like Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson in the story. So yeah, I definitely recommend this. I know I've said it a bunch of times in this video. The next one is, this is for anybody who loves watching Disney movies that have different Disney princesses that are like different than others. I recommend Long May She Reign by Raina Thompson. It's about this girl who's like 23rd line in the throne, I think. Is it? 23rd line in the throne. I think she was 23rd line in the throne, and then her family gets poisoned, and she has to figure out how it happened. She's technically like the princess that she doesn't want to be, and I just thought, like, because many people are like, can't the Disney princesses be all different? But I think with Freya, I think she's different than any princesses that I've read, so I definitely would recommend this to anybody who wants a different kind of princess to, like, look up to that are not damsel in distress kind of thing. Plus, she's a scientist, which makes her more different than any other princesses. The next one is, if you love Frozen, you'll like Frostblood by Ellie Blake. This book's about this girl who's a fireblood, which is not allowed because the world is ruled by Frostbloods. And if you like characters that are like treat Elsa different because of her powers, Ruby gets treated differently because she's a fireblood, and they're not allowed in this world. But I definitely connect Ruby with Elsa, so if you love Elsa from Frozen, you definitely would like Frostblood. The next one is, if you love Beauty and the Beast, I could recommend all the Beauty and the Beast books that I have, but if you love Beauty and the Beast, I recommend Hunted by Megan Spooner. And of course, this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I read this on audiobook and I loved it. I just love audiobooks that have more than one voices, like you hear the Beast's point of view and Yeva's point of view, so that's beauty in this one. But I definitely love that, and I know I probably shown a few videos, but this is the Beast's point of view in the book. But I definitely love hearing two different voices in the book from the audiobook. So if you love Beauty and the Beast as much as I do, and I'm also a Peter Pan fan, in case you guys have no idea that I'm a big Peter Pan fan and Beauty and the Beast fan, I would definitely recommend this to anybody who loves Beauty and the Beast. The next book I'm recommending is, if you love Wreck-It Ralph or like any video game references and books, I recommend Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. I just love the book because it's different than any dystopian books that I've read. Plus, they have a lot of video games, movies, TV shows, and comic book references in this book. And I know in Wreck-It Ralph you see Sonic, Mario characters, any other classic video games you can think of that were in the appeared in the movie. I think anybody would love Ready Player One if you like Wreck-It Ralph. Book I'm recommending is, if you love Pirates of the Caribbean, I recommend Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. Everybody keeps saying that Aloza is like Captain Jack Sparrow, but for me, she's opposite of him, because I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate, but I do like Jack Sparrow, don't get me wrong. It's just he's drunk and stupid in movies, and that's what makes him funny, and I love him for that. So, like I said, Jack Sparrow is drunk and stupid. Again, don't get me wrong, I love Jack Sparrow and he's a funny character, but Aloza is actually intelligent and sneaky, and I love her for that. And plus, if anybody who loves pirates and want to read books about pirates, I recommend Daughter of a Pirate King. So that's all for my book recommendations for Disney fans. And if you like this video, give this a thumbs up, and comment down below some of your book recommendations for a Disney fan like me. If you have not been watching my videos, I'm a big Disney fan, so if you're new to this channel, welcome. And again, give me book recommendations for a big Disney fan like me. And if you want to follow me on social media, I have Facebook under Lost Reader, and I have Twitter and Instagram on Lost Reader 19. And check out my Goodreads, because I've been trying to find a lot of books that are for Disney fans. So again, let me know in the comments down below. And if you don't want to miss any of my videos, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!